morning, cadre. First of all, I am back home, as you can see, ready to, let me move this up a little bit, there we go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a shave. It is Sunday, getting ready to go camping, so I won't be back into town until Wednesday evening, where we're going, I know I have very limited phone access. So I will log in, get the bingo words up, but I'm not going to be shaving or anything like that. I'm kind of looking forward to getting away. Today, I am wearing the Shaving Cadre t-shirt. I'll be wearing this, although I'll put on a different shirt when I go to Mass, but then I'll come back and switch back into this. Today on deck, I did receive these from Dawn, Dangerous Dawn. I got the Wholly Kaw Agrumi in a state. I'm gonna butcher these names. People are naming things pretty difficultly now. That's the one I'm using today. It's a nice citrus scent. I really dig the scent. Then I got Claw Honey and Tobacco. Really liked the scent on that. And then Declaration Grooming, the Chantillion Luxe Vide Pache or something. I don't know. I told you guys I was going to butcher them, so go ahead and make fun of me for that. So I've got some blooming here. We're going to go ahead and jump into that. Start building the lather. So we'll do that. I put it into my Captain's Choice bowl, just enough, hopefully, for this shave. And we'll go. My last shave was Thursday in the hotel because of traveling on Friday. And then when I got home, I had to pick up my son, spent some time with him before I went out to the football game with my family. So, had a good game, even though it did get canceled. First time I ever had this happen to me. You're probably asking yourself, what? How did it get canceled? Well, hold tight. Watch this. So, as you could see, that was a video because we actually had lightning in the area, and the rules state that when a strike is within 10 miles and the storm is heading your direction, so if it's heading away, you're fine, but if it's heading your direction, you need to delay the game. So I was playing in that, officiating that I should say, in that rain for quite a while. I mean, we were all pretty wet, and what ended up happening is we had one team out in Tooele, that's the home team, and the other team was from Vernal, which is 3.5 hours away. And the storm just didn't let up, and we ended up having lightning strikes within a 1/4 mile of the stadium. In fact, one of them actually hit the press box after we cleared the field and the stands were cleared. So that video I took was right after the 2 athletic directors of each school, the 2 coaches, and the white hat official met, and they were discussing the storms. And the visiting school, they were nervous because of basically where they have to travel, that if it got too late, they would be required to stop, pull over, and get a hotel, and none of these kids brought additional clothes. The school didn't want to take on that extra expense. So what they did is the coaches and athletic directors elected to end the game. So we, as officials, were there, and we would have stayed there as long as we needed to. So in fact, in the state of Utah, because of those storms, we had a total of 19 games delayed and 4 games called. So, as you can see, that was pretty bad storms. But, you know, we would have stayed if we needed to as officials. These kids, you know, a lot of them, this is the only time they're going to be able to play football. And we want to give them that opportunity. So, scent's really good. I know Wholly Kaw pretty well. I believe this is the donkey milk version. Dawn will correct me if it is not. I'm sure of that. But I know it. It's good stuff. I enjoy it. This is a nice scent. Really digging it. It actually reminds me a lot of Mike's line, to be honest with you, but I think there are other notes at play here. So, keep going here. I grabbed my Colonial General and I loaded a brand new feather, ProGuard feather blade in it. These right here. And that was the last one, so I'm assuming now there's nothing else to do with these. Oh, look, I put a black thing in there. I don't think there's anything else to do with that, so I can't think of another use, so I'll just throw it away. So we'll get this shave going here. Being my last shave on Thursday, I'm really looking forward to this. So continuing the story, as far as the game went out there in the high school game, everything went well. The game ended with 9 minutes and 44 seconds left in the second quarter. We delayed technically for a whole hour before the game was called, but I think it was the right thing to do. Yesterday, Saturday, like I mentioned, I have agreed this year to assist and officiate Little League football. So I drove up to Heber, which is past Park City. That's where my games assignments were, and officiated 3 games. This was their preseason also, so it was more of a learning week. You know, a lot of the teams have brand new players that have never played before, so a lot of it was teaching. These leagues get a little bit crazier as the season goes on, but it was fun. We had a good time, had some good plays, but you know, I know you guys like the juicy stuff, and trust me, it's coming, but we didn't really have anything crazy happen between either of my games. But let me rinse, I'll be right back. So I was watching the game film this morning from the game on Friday, and because they email it to us. So I was watching that this morning because there was one play that I was curious about. And basically what it was is I was the headlinesman, the play was away from me, so the headlinesman is the guy who is on the, with the chains. It's a run play, you go in the opposite direction, and we had a player get hurt, but before the running back around the corner, the umpire threw a holding flag. You can't really see it that well on the video, but I'm confident that if there was a holding there and he got it, it was there. The problem was is that we believe we did miss a call. It would have been the back judge's responsibility or the side judge's responsibility, the line judge, excuse me, the guy opposite of me. The player was taken down with a hit that was from about here up. I think the only reason why it wasn't necessarily called is because we couldn't quite tell if the player came in like this, but still hitting up and towards the head, it's usually an automatic flag. But the player jumped right back up. But the player that got hurt was because when the kid fell, he fell into the back knee of another player. So we actually conferenced about that play, and when we were in rain delay, we talked about it extensively, because the last thing you want to do is miss a play where it could have been a safety issue. Sorry, kids, we keep toys right out here, and the kids are playing, and that means they're fighting over stuff. So needless to say, we talked about it. The back judge thinks he missed it. Watching the replay, I think it was one of those 50-50 calls. I think it could have gone either way. So I don't know. We sent it in for review. When we do that, we won't necessarily get in trouble, but it's good to know like what the state of Utah says we probably should have called. So that's a good thing. But happy with this soap. This is a good soap. I've always really enjoyed these Wholly Kaw soaps. Wholly Kaw, I don't know, however you pronounce it. So anyways, that's the shave. I'm gonna kind of clean up here, and so give me just 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. We're gonna use a little bit of the witch hazel. So a couple of exciting things going on at the cadre still. We've got the bingo game still going. Looks like a couple people are getting closer to wins, which is good. I've got the list pre-printed out with all the words, so I'll just bring that with me and continue to make calls while I'm camping. As far as an aftershave goes today, I'm going to use what I think will pair pretty well with it, and this is Avon Island Lime. Yeah, that'll pair well. Had a great shave, the Wholly Kaw Agrumi, whatever, in a state. Good stuff. Really enjoyed it. Quality soap. That's one that I could see myself buying scent-wise. The only thing is that I've got a lot of soaps that are similar scents. Like I said, I know there's other notes that are in play with it, but it reminds me a lot of Mike's Lime. That's what it reminds me of. So I don't know. We'll see. Lisa's released her soap. Lisa's Natural Herbal Creations. I've placed an order. It'll be here tomorrow, but I won't be here, so we'll have somebody come over to the house and get the mail for us. But I'm excited to use that when I return also. But, all in all, good time. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. I hope you guys are all enjoying the cadre. We're adding more members. We're getting people to join us. It's great times. So, and football season's here. So I'll be MIA a little bit, not on as much over the next few days. But come Thursday, I'll be back into full action. So it's been a little bit of a week, travel, wasn't on as much. And then obviously this camping trip, but it's probably our last one, so I'm looking forward to it. Last time of relaxation, and then we'll get the trailer put away. So I hope you guys all have a great weekend, rest of your weekend. Have a great work week, and I will see you all later. Have a good one, cadre.